Gentlemen and NBs, welcome to the latest episode of the Valenti VOD. I am your perfect and humble leader, Chris Valenti. And, Klandace Owens went on Piers Morgan's show and just refused to denounce the Ku Klux Klan or the Nazis because Kanye West, who is in like a mental health crisis, he has been shifting his merchandise, his clothing line, his fashion brand, from dog shit Yeezys to straight up swastikas and fucking Klan robes. I'm not kidding. And I'm sure, like, the thing is about Kanye is, like, every couple of months, he does some random Nazi shit, right? So sometimes you lose track. I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you might go check the date to make sure this wasn't in, like, 2024, because he keeps on fucking doing this shit. And, you know, we saw him, he went on fucking Alex Jones's show, and Alex Jones was the one who looked sensible. The guy who said, "We're turning the frogs gay," that guy was like, "You don't actually like Hitler, right?" And Kanye was like, "I love Hitler." So we're going to watch a little bit of this. We're going to react to it. Before we do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps me immensely. If you do want to help the channel financially, there's 3 different ways you could do it. You can go down below and buy some dope-ass merch. You can also use the 40% off discount on Ground News, the Vantage subscription, which is what I used to find this fucking video, because for some reason it was hard to find. And then on top of that, you can become a member to the channel for $5, which will give you early access to these videos. And it will, let me adjust my volume there. And you will get access to a members-only channel, members-only playlist. So, without fucking further ado, let's just fucking watch the shit show.
You've been very busy.
I have been busy indeed, much too busy, but it's always a blessing, so I'm grateful.
Well, look, it's good to have you on. So much to talk to you about. I want to start with Kanye West.
Kanye.
You know,
I also can't stand the way British people say Kanye. Kanye. It's Kanye. Kanye. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
That you've had a good relationship with him. You've talked to him and so on. As I have done, I interviewed him. Try to give him a bit of benefit of the doubt over various things. I gotta say, his sort of brazen stuff now on a daily, sometimes minute by minute basis on X with the swastikas, the Nazis, and so on. I just find it utterly repellent. Has anything he's been doing in the last 2-3 weeks changed your mind about what's going on here with him?
Okay, so first I just want to say that I definitely told your producers that I didn't want to speak about Ye, but it's totally fine if you want to ask me the question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
Well,
first thing I want to say is that's a very hard question to answer. You know, it's really hard for me to tell you whether or not Nazis are bad or the Ku Klux Klan is bad, especially as a black woman myself. It's pretty hard to talk about this. And I told your producers, I said, don't bring up the hard questions. I only want softball questions that we agreed to beforehand and have scripted answers because I'm a fucking propagandist piece of shit. Fuck you, Klandace Owens, you fucking race traitor.
That wasn't communicated to me, but if you don't mind, I'd just be curious about your view.
Yeah, sure. So my view has been pretty consistent in that when you have a real relationship with someone, you shouldn't be lashing them in the public for anything. There's something about
at all?
The entire world having commentary about Kanye when he tweets, and that exact same part of the world telling us that we have to remain mum when Bibi Netanyahu literally goes DEFCON 3, but Kanye tweets something about DEFCON 3. That just makes me uncomfortable and feels really disingenuous.
What a great way to dodge the question, Candace, and say that everybody who is accusing Kanye West of being a Nazi, including Kanye West himself, must actually be part of like AIPAC's pro-Israel lobby, right? Is that what you're unironically fucking insinuating? Is that the same people who are saying Kanye West is a Nazi are the people who are pro-Israel? Because that's fucking demented. Jesus Christ.
And like I said, when you have an actual relationship with someone, if you have anything to say to them, you should say that to that person directly. And so I'm just not going to partake in this sort of like Judas culture of stabbing people in the front when you have a real relationship with them. And I've maintained that consistently, and I'm not going to break that code today.
I mean, some would say, I mean, look, I just want to play this clip and get your response to this. I mean, this is him doing, you know, Ku Klux Klan imagery with swastikas. And so it's so brazen.
Jesus Christ, this shit probably hits so hard if you're a fucking moron. There are tens of millions of people in this nation who are probably cheering about this type of shit.
People who are directly attacking people. He's directly attacking Jewish people when he does this and making them feel extremely uncomfortable, extremely threatened by this.
And black people.
He's got 32 million people following him on X alone. You know, his social media firepower to galvanize hate against the Jewish people is being laid bare, isn't it, in real time?
Just a question for you. When you saw the Klansman hoodie, why did you say taunting against Jewish people but didn't mention anything about black people?
There's a swastika.
It's just interesting that of the two things you chose to lean into Jewish people and not to speak about what the Klansman hood represents.
Well, both.
What a weird fucking way to try and shift the attention away from the fact that Kanye West is selling Klansman robes with swastika diamond-studded necklaces. Bitch, where the fuck is your sense of self-preservation? Do you think you're gonna be spared? Well, I'm one of the good ones. Bitch, the Klan does not see in color. They see in black and white. Not different shades of black. It's black and white. This is like the same shit with like Mark Zuckerberg being on the side of like fucking Nazis like Elon Musk. Like, brother, you're Jewish. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? This type of shit, I can't even fucking explain this. I can't even... If you can't... Let me explain something. I have a lot of really close friends, okay? I even have a brother. My brother is my best friend. Valenti, if you're watching this, hello. If my brother went on his website and started wearing and selling Klansman robes and swastikas, and somebody asked me in a live interview, they said, what do you think about your brother selling Klansman robes and Nazi stuff? I'd be like, yeah, no, that's fucked up and I don't agree with him. That's about me and my brother. How the fuck can you not even do this about Kanye West? First of all, you're not even close friends, Candace. You're not even close friends. Ye doesn't have close friends because he's constantly battling fucking demons. He has no room for friends. Oh my god. Plus, this bitch is a flat earther. What?
The Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan were both despicable people who targeted certain members of society and wanted to cause them enormous harm, if not kill them. And that's
yeah,
why people are finding what he's doing.
That, like, when I saw the image, I thought you were going to say something about Black America and maybe speak about the fact that Kanye's black, but you just instantly went to accusing or speaking about how Jewish people felt about it. I think that's interesting. I just
think it's interesting that you're more focused on Jewish people than fucking. Let me explain something to you, Candace. Kanye West is a black man in a Klansman robe. He's too fucking stupid to understand that he is advocating for his own self-demise. That's why the first thing fucking Pierce noticed was the goddamn diamond-studded swastika. But both are bad. What sort of defense is this? Is like, well, to be fair, he isn't just attacking the Jews. He's also attacking his own race. Okay? Okay?
Candace, he's literally selling swastikas.
Yeah, Pierce, if you would like to provide commentary on, if you.
Oh my God! What? How do you even convince graphic designers to build this? You know what I'm saying? It's not like Kanye put this shit up himself. How do you convince a whole bunch of techies, with the fucking headpieces on and the little talking thing to go, hey, could you put up these 3 glowing red swastikas? Who the fuck are you hiring?
I want to provide commentary on Ye. I have maintained I'm not going to participate in Judas culture. I don't believe in...
Imagine seeing that picture and going, I'm not capable of criticizing that because I won't participate in Judas culture.
Emphasis that has been placed on me, knowing that I have a personal relationship with him, to throw him under the bus publicly. It's not the person that I am spiritually.
You don't even have to throw him under the bus. He's throwing himself under the bus. All they're asking you, Pierce is giving you an out right now. Because people know you're close to Kanye, this is your out to say, hey, listen, I love Kanye as a friend, but this type of shit is fucking crazy. Why not say that, Klandace?
I'm just not going to partake in it. And I've not moved on that 1 inch. And in fact, as time goes by, I feel stronger and stronger that I should not participate in that culture, because there seems to be something sadistic about the entire world condemning someone, and then an individual saying, well, I need you to do it, Candace, because you have a personal relationship with him. It's
sadistic. You think people are getting off on this, Candace? You think people are like, God, oh, it'd be so fucking hot it'd be so nice if I could just get Klandace Owens to fucking criticize Kanye West for being a Nazi. That would be fantastic.
Actually, you know what? We're going to move on. And I wasn't even aware you didn't want to talk about it.
Any person in the entire world that will come onto your platform and say something about Ye. No,
honestly, it's not that. Honestly,
I've got
no, Candace, I've got loads of things I want to talk to you about. It's not all about Ye.
There's no graphic designer who made that. It's definitely a 19-year-old white boy. Exactly. Should we get in on the grift? Oh yeah, dude. I always love when people fucking call me a grifter, and I'm like, dude, if I wanted to grift, don't you understand that I would tack to the right, because you dumb fucks would A, make me a politician, and B, I'd get $40 to $50 million from the GOP. Like, why do you think Steven Crowder and Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro are so fucking wealthy? Do you think it's because they're getting donations from their YouTube subscriptions? No, dumbass. It's because they're getting contracts from the fucking GOP to dispel propaganda daily. Same thing with Klandace Owens.
Right.
Why are you not smart enough to pronounce someone's name correctly? Her name is Candace Owens. I'm calling her Klandace Owens because she's a race traitor and supports the Ku Klux Klan.
No, you know him, and I know him a bit, and I'm horrified by what I'm seeing. And I just think, I think it raises a lot of issues, one of which is just on a wider point, whether anyone who's got that kind of following should be able to be so brazenly anti-Semitic, putting swastikas on, saying he's a Nazi and so on, whether anyone should be allowed to do that, actually, because by X's own rules, he breaks almost every rule they have. Most people would be suspended a long time ago.
Well, X allows pornography, so.
Well, they don't.
Great defense, Klandace. You really defeated the argument there. Hey, Klandace, I just think that it's crazy that, you're allowed to post swastikas and anti-Semitic rhetoric on X. What is your take on that opinion? Well, there's tits. So I guess we can just fucking be Nazis, yeah? There's titties. So fuck it.
They actually took him down last time for posting pornography, legal pornography, which was ironic.
There is pornography allowed on X. It's been something that we've been speaking out about and wondering why they allowed pornography. And it only
because Elon Musk is a fucking gooner with 14 children. What the fuck?
Becomes a discussion when Kanye shares the pornography, but we've been speaking about that since Elon Musk took it over. I think it's ridiculous that pornography is allowed. But we don't need to get into a discussion about X's policies and things of that nature, because I've already given you my response on Ye. It's just not a relationship that I'm going to burn publicly, because there are people who are sadists and like to see it.
I respect your right to do that. I do. Entirely down to you. You don't have to comment. I only asked you because, like me, you pretty well comment on everything else and normally have very strident views. And I'd actually tell you what, I'd love to know privately what you think.
Yeah, why the fuck won't she criticize Ye? It's like, what are you, fucking him? Like, what is the whole point of not being able to criticize Ye? He's not Donald Trump. He's not Elon Musk. He's not a politician. Like, what are you so afraid of?
Why don't we leave it at that? I'll call you afterwards, and you can let me know.
That's fine.
I'd actually be really genuinely fascinated. Let's turn to Harvey Weinstein.
Let's turn to Harvey Weinstein. Let's see. What are you going to say? You're going to say Harvey Weinstein's a victim?
Somebody else I knew for a long time, disgraced, shamed, imprisoned, and so on. You've launched a big public defense of him. Why?
Wait, what? What? Defense of Harvey fucking Weinstein? Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
I got in touch with him kind of quite accidentally. There was a mutual party who felt that I was the only person, despite me and him having very varying views, very strongly varying views. He's on the left, obviously I'm on the right. That I was the only person that would look at his case.
He's on the left. Who has ever thought of Harvey Weinstein and then goes, I wonder what his political beliefs are? The guy's a fucking sexual predator. Who gives a shit what his fucking politics are? Oh my God, I don't think I can cover this. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. All right. Listen, that's all I got for you for this video. We covered Klandace Owens, the famous race traitor, refusing to criticize the Ku Klux Klan or Nazis because Kanye West was the one selling merchandise with swastikas and Klan ropes. Hey, MAGA, is this what you stand for too? Is this who you are now? Because it's getting to the point where you're no longer Americans, you're Nazis. You're Nazis now. You're Nazis. You're Nazis now. You're Nazis. Get off before it's too late. You're Nazis. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you want to help the channel financially, you could buy merch. You could get the 40% off discount on Ground News, and you can become a member for $5. Luigi, stop eating the grass. You're gonna fucking shit again. If you're in the live stream, stay. But this is the end of the episode for Valenti VOD. I'll catch you in the next episode.